What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Horror. This is Ethan Horror, and today we're back with another horror ranking. I'm actually going to be doing these in between my Walking Dead rankings, so you don't just get a slew of Walking Dead rankings, and that's all you have from me. So I'm going to be going through some other franchises in the middle. So today we are going to be looking at the Purge movies. I just finished the franchise. There's 5 of them, and only a couple of them are good. But I'm going to be going through and ranking all 5 Purge movies from worst to best. Let's get started.
Here's Johnny.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! This is God.
Coming in last place, number 5 is going to be the 5th Purge movie, The Forever Purge. Now, I noticed a decline in the Purge franchise a little bit, but I did not expect the 5th movie to drop off and be so bad. Now, for what it's worth, it's a Purge movie, so it's fun at some points, but it's kind of just things we've already seen. I mean, there's like traps, and it's kind of a different setting, and oh my god, the Purge isn't going to end after the 12 hours. That's pretty much the only original thing they do, is that the Purge just doesn't end. And I do like the concept that they have to flee into Mexico as kind of a reverse, but otherwise, this movie is nothing. There is nothing new or unique about this movie, and most of the things that they try to do fall flat on their face. This is by far my least favorite of the 5. And actually after that, there's a significant jump. Number 4 is going to be the original Purge. Not bad. Not bad, but not a great way to kick off your series. Now, obviously, a great concept. I love the concept of the Purge where all crime is legal. That is perfect concept, but this is not how you do it. This is not how you show us the Purge. Because guess what? You don't get to see the Purge. You get to see people sitting in their house while the Purge goes on around them. Not the direction I would have taken. I personally would have wanted the first movie to be out in the Purge, just showing you, introducing you to all the things that happen in the Purge. I mean, it introduces you to everything, but like, I would have liked to be in the Purge. That's why I prefer the ones where they're out and there's action. It's kind of an action horror movie. I like it a lot better when they're out there. But otherwise, this movie is not bad. Besides a few characters, Ethan Hawke is great. I've always loved to see him in horror movies. And I think the kids are kind of dumb, but I guess they're characters in this movie. And the mom is great. I do love the scene at the end where she smashes the lady's head into the glass, and she's just done with everything. So she smashed the lady's head in the glass and screams at her. That's a good scene. I actually like that part. But otherwise, it's not really like out in all the chaos of the Purge. It's mainly just the group of purgers that break into their house, and then, oh, plot twist, the neighbors are also coming in to kill them. So, not a great way to kick off your series, but it could be worse. Coming in at number 3, I'm going with the first Purge. Now these top 3 are all 3 ones that I wouldn't mind rewatching. I'd rewatch the original Purge. I'd be more likely to rewatch these 3. I think the middle half is where they really nail the Purge. Because guess what? They show you in the Purge. Even this is the first Purge that has ever happened. This is Purge numero uno. And they are still showing us in the Purge. So that is why you can see they learned their lesson, because even though it's the first one, it's known as the Staten Island experiment. They show us inside the Purge. They show us how originally people didn't want to kill, but then they kind of got forced into killing after they like unleash these people into there because they're not seeing enough action and the government wants the Purge to happen. So they release the people in there, and then eventually everyone is forced to kill. So it looks like the project worked, even though it really didn't, because everyone was kind of peaceful except for that one Skeletor guy. Everyone just kind of was having parties and sitting around, waiting to collect the money, and then, yeah, a lot of them got killed. So I like the first Purge. The main character is pretty good, and so is the main girl. But the rest of them are kind of nothing characters or stereotypes. So I do like it, but it's going to be right in the middle. Coming in at number 2, I actually was shocked by how much I like this one. Number 2 is going to be Purge Election Year. Purge Election Year is... These top 2, I'd say, are movies that I actually like. These are good movies. I think they got like 3.5 and 4 stars on my Letterboxd. You can go check that out. It's just Ethan Horror, so you'll be able to find it pretty easy. But otherwise, this movie is good. It brings back the great character from the previous Purge movie, Purge Anarchy, which, the process of elimination, you know where that movie is. He is absolutely phenomenal in this movie, and he is paired with a good love interest, the governor who's running for president. She is great as well. Those two characters are great. And I also love all of the side characters we get introduced to, like the store owner and his son, and the girl who goes out and helps people on Purge night. And then we actually get to meet the stranger as like a big character, and he has a sacrifice, and you just get to see how much of a badass the main character is. I forgot his name. But yeah, he is phenomenal, and him and the governor are definitely the highlight of this movie. But otherwise, this is Purge antics at its peak. You get to see like bodies on the Lincoln Memorial. You get to see like, I think this is the one with the alleyway guillotine. Like there's so many fun things. Well, fun as in like horror movie fun, not fun if it was real life. There's so many fun things going on during the Purge in this movie that I think they perfectly nail the Purge aspect of it. And I think the characters are great, but it did get edged out by another movie, which we'll talk about in a second. Number 1 is going to be The Purge Anarchy. Now, yeah, obviously, process of elimination, you know that. But this is one that I watched a while ago and I fell in love with. I thought that this was an absolutely incredible Purge movie. I like all of the characters we get introduced to. Obviously, the character that goes on to be in the third movie. All the other characters, I can't tell you their names. I couldn't even tell you the main character's name. But they're all great. Where a couple of them are stuck in the Purge. They didn't want to. They wanted to be inside, but they got stuck outside. And this guy is out there trying to kill the guy who accidentally killed his son. I like the whole story with him and him trying to kill the guy who killed his son, because by the end he learns to forgive and that it was an accident and he doesn't kill the guy. And you can see how that affects him even into the next movie, where he's like, on Purge night I avoided the biggest mistake of my life. And he's also a badass in this one. So Purge Anarchy, they do some good anarchy in the Purge. There's a lot of good Purge antics in this one as well. I think these two movies perfectly nail what the Purge should be, and it also incorporates that Purge aesthetic, the masks with the neon and the black. This is the blackness of the night, and then the neon just kind of popping out. That's a good aesthetic, a famous horror movie aesthetic. And yeah, Purge antics are ramped up to 11 in these two movies. There's like flamethrowers in this one, machine guns. So that's why I think that this is the best Purge movie. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit like so you want to see more videos like it. Otherwise, you can go down and hit subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified when I post any brand new videos. Otherwise, you can go to my channel, click on it, go find another video in there that you'll enjoy. If you are a horror fan or a Walking Dead fan, I'm sure there will be one in there that you can watch. Otherwise, comment down below some more video ideas because I am running out. I'm watching more horror franchises so I can get these rankings going. But like, comment down below some top 10 ideas, maybe some Walking Dead ideas. But until next time, I'm Ethan Horror. This has been Ethan Horror. Please comment respectfully. See ya.